Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? On today's video, we are going to do our 6-month follow-up on the Brian May Optima 24 karat gold strings. Let's see how well they've held up. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Justin Anderson. I play guitar quite frequently as well as do a whole bunch of other musical things. I also upload to this channel quite often, every Monday at noon Eastern Standard Time to be exact. I mainly upload guitar content to this channel, a lot of musical stuff, the occasional vlog, but everything I do revolves around guitar and music in general. If you're into that kind of thing, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Of course, you're not obligated to, but maybe consider it and come join the journey. If you're a returning member to the channel, maybe you remember back in early February, we reviewed the Brian May Optima Strings. 24 karat gold strings. Strings that cost 32 bucks. If you remember back to that video, I was really impressed with these strings and I fell in love with them, but I did mention that what maybe was just the honeymoon phase. I would say I would do a follow-up review 6 months down the line. Well, it's that video today, and since then I've played this guitar a lot, every single day for long periods of time, so these strings have been used frequently. When I first put these strings in my guitar, my immediate fear was the fact that I was going to break the string before the 6-month follow-up. Which, I mean, that's a standard fear for guitar players. You put fresh strings on, and the immediate fear was, don't break, I just put new strings on. That fear increases when you put these on, because it's like, I don't know if I can buy a single string, these are 32 bucks, these are gold. That fear increases. And that fear also doubles when you take consideration that gold is usually a softer material compared to nickel, which is what most guitar strings are made of. So these are softer strings. And also for me, that fear kind of tripled because this is the first guitar I've had in years with 9 through 42s on. I usually play 10 through 46s, 10 through 48s or higher. This is the first guitar I've had in years with a 9 gauge on. And also, I pick really hard. I try to pick lighter, but I usually just return to that loud of picking. But I'm happy to report that I didn't break a string at all during this process, so that is a huge plus. Anyway, let's go to the workbench and see how well the color held on the strings with all the wear I've been giving it. Up on the headstock, and the strings are just as gold as the first day we put the strings on the guitar. But that's not true on the whole entire fretboard because the strings had more time to wear with the sweat of your fingers, the dirt on your fingers, and plus just playing this guitar every single day for long periods of time, that is going to wear the gold color off the strings. It's kind of cool to see where this gold has worn off the most because that shows where you play the most on the fretboard. Now as we come down closer to the Floyd Rose, you can see that gold color popping out of the bridge just like at the headstock. And that's obviously because we don't play in the bridge and this part is less exposed to dirt. It's kind of cool to look at the pickup area also because you can see where you pick the most. For example, the most gold on my Chapman is worn off at the very bottom of the neck pickup, right about here. This is where I pick. And it's kind of cool because down here it's a bit more gold, up here a bit more gold, but down here where I pick, that is where the most worn off is. Let's go to a little sky view, little bird's eye. Going up, and you can see the gold does come back when you do the bird's eye view. Mainly on the low 3 strings, not on the G, B, and E string. It's completely gone off of there. As far as how these strings feel, they still feel really great. They still feel very soft, very smooth. They don't feel really dirty at all. Like, you know how like strings get after a couple of months to where it just feels gross and you just need to change them? These strings don't feel like that at all, which is surprising to me. Because like even when I did the string joys a couple months down the line from when I first reviewed them, they did feel a little bit dirty, but they still felt like new. And these haven't changed the feeling. Like these still feel like I took them out of the box. It's honestly a really great feeling. And they don't feel dead at all. As far as staying in tune goes, these strings do stay in tune pretty well, but of course with the Chapman, the Floyd Rose does help it stay in tune. And now for the important part, it's time for the audio test. Today you're going to be listening to two separate tracks. The first one you listen to are going to be the fresh Optima Strings that was recorded back in January. The second one you're going to hear are the Optima Strings now that I just recorded. So new versus old. In each track I have guitars panned to the left and to the right. On the right side is going to be your distortion channel, and on the left side is going to be your clean channel. That way, if you want to compare how the string sounds like clean, you just need to take one headphone out or pan your computer all the way to one speaker, and then you can do it vice versa, so you can hear both clean and distorted together, only clean or only distortion. Also during this, we do go through the entire pickup selector. We are on the humbucking mode of the Chapman. We don't go to single coil at all, we stay on the humbuckers. And we start off in the neck. For the middle bit, we go to both pickups. For the solo, we go to the bridge. Anyway, here are the audio tests. So there was the audio test. Let me know what you thought down in the comments section below. I'm recording these videos in bulk today, which is why you're going to see the same outfit in several videos, so I haven't had a chance to listen to both the audio recordings back to back yet. So let me know what you think down in the comments section below, and I'll put my own thoughts down in the comments section below, but I'm interested to hear what you guys think. But overall, Optima Strings, 6 months later, are they worth it? $32 strings? I'm going to say yes. Like, these still feel great, they still sound great, and I'm still really impressed with them. I'm still really in love with them. These are definitely one of the best strings I've played. Like, I don't know if I would put them above Stringjoy, but honestly, these strings are incredible, and I do love them. I say, one time in your life, you have to play Optima Strings. One time, indulge yourself, get the $32 strings, you don't have to get the Brian May pair, but just get a set of Optima Strings, and I think it's completely worth it. And like, just for that one experience of playing them, it's worth it. Am I going to buy more Optima Strings in the future? Probably, if I have the budget. But the answer is most likely yes. I am completely in love with these strings. I love the way they look, love the way they sound, love the way they play. Because, like I said, I'm genuinely impressed with them. I thought the honeymoon stage would wear off, but no, it never did. And I still am really in love with these strings. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for today's video. If you like this video, hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you enjoy this content, because I do upload it often. Again, no obligations to, but go ahead if you feel so inclined. And I'll see you next Monday with another video, probably the same outfit because, like I said, recording these in bulk. Anyway, guys, goodbye and good night.